And welcome, how you doing, man? This is Ecclesiastes 6, verse 2. This is 7 to 12, part 2.
All the labor of man is for his mouth, and yet the appetite is not filled. For what hath the wise more than the fool? What hath the poor that knoweth to walk before the living? Better is the sight of the eyes than the wandering of the desire. This is also vanity, and vexation of spirit.
He said from verse 7, it said, all the labor of man is for the appetite. Do you know why? Because every hard work you do, you work, you toil, the first thing you do is you have to provide food. The most necessities is food, housing, roof over your head. So everything that a man wants to do is for appetite. But yet his appetite is not filled. Have you ever thought about that? How in the world can you eat something right now and in the next couple hours you're hungry again? And sometimes some people eat a lot of food and they still hungry and they can't stop eating. The appetite is never full. So that what said, what has the wise more than the fool? What has the wise more than the fool? Or what has the rich more than the poor? Or what has the white more than the black? Or the Asians than the white, black, and Mexicans? What have them? Now what has the poor that walks, knowing he walks before a living man? A poor man walking with living people. So that's why I said, better is the sight of the eyes. It's better for me to just observe and watch things than the wondering of the desire. See, people's desire, because people allow their desires to wander and be intrigued by little things or the flesh, they fall into calamity. See, because you desire something, don't mean that it's what you need. You have to understand the difference between needs and wants and desire. People living their lives today is by desire. I desire this man. I desire this woman. Oh, I gotta have her because I desire. See, when you gotta have somebody, and like especially in a man and woman relationship, when you gotta have somebody just for sex and sexual pleasure, it's not a want, it's not a need. It's a desire. Fantasies are desires. Dreams of your heart, desires. But let's keep going on. So you have to learn how to control your desire. You understand? Let's keep going.
That which hath been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he. Seeing there be many things that increase vanity, what is man the better? For who knoweth what is good for man in this life? All the days of his vain life which he spendeth as a shadow. For who can tell a man What shall be after him under the sun?
See, it says right there, it says, everything has been named. Do you know why everything has been named? Because everything was spoken into existence. When God spoke the sun into existence, he called it light. Everything, God told man to give everything in creation a name. From the trees, to the animals, to the waters. You name everything. We as a people, we carry the characteristic traits and tend to name a lot of things. See, but it said there are many things that increase vanity. Vanity are the things that you think will get you success, but they are vain because they're worthless. Vanity is getting things in deceitful ways. Because when you get things in deceitful ways, it is vain, it is worthless. Vanity is being disobedient to the word of God when God is telling you to obey his commandment and his servant. And you think you could be disobedient and play a man of God just for the riches. Vanity is trying to save your life instead of saving your soul, thinking you're going to live forever because you have wealth. Nigga, all this dies and you were left behind. Do you understand? When you die, everything is left behind. You don't take nothing with you. Naked, you came into the world, and naked, you will live out this world. A lot of rich folks always think that. So that's where they get it crazy at. They think because they have a little bit of money, they have power, they're unstoppable. They think they're smarter and better than everybody. Or because they white, or they better than the blacks, or to the Puerto Rican, the Asians, the Persians. What makes you better than me? You have two eyes like me, a nose, a mouth, an ear like me. Nigga, you bleed when you get cut. Nigga, you die like me. Even if you different color, nigga, you gotta die. Nigga, even if you have more money than me and you white and I'm black and I'm poor, nigga, at the end of the day, you still gotta die, nigga. So what is the profit? If at the end of the day, if I live poor and you rich, we end up dying at the same time. We still gotta face death. And guess what? I came in with nothing and I was poor and I had nothing, but you had a lot of shit and you gotta leave all that behind. So what is the whole point of it? How you better than me? The way I saw you lost more because you had more. You had more wealth. And you lost your wealth. I had nothing. I came in with nothing. I was poor. I was hungry. I was starving. I was struggling. But at the same time, when I died with a peace of mind. But when you die with misery because all the wealth you had, you left it behind and you can't take it with you. And when you die, you just like me, even. May God be with you. Emmanuel.